Oriole players, manager Brandon Hyde, a lot of people talking about what Brooks meant to this franchise. Don't have to tell you fans here in Baltimore what he meant not only to this team, but to our city and to all of us who are lucky enough to cross his path.
That leads to Grayson Rodriguez tonight, who the last time he was at home pitched like an ace, 8 shutout innings against Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the numbers since being recalled. It's 12 starts now, and the ERA 2.66 in those 12 starts.
C.J. Abrams' last 8 ball games, getting on base a little more regularly.
Hit in the air, third base, foul ground, ranging over is Gunnar Henderson onto the foul warning track, and he makes the catch going up against the net. Gunnar Henderson hauls that one in as he ran right across a black 5 outlined in orange just the left of third base.
Lane Thomas was hitless last night, so the Nets' top 2 hitters 0 for 8.
And 1-2 it, a slider, and he gets Lane Thomas swinging. The second out, the first strikeout for Grayson Rodriguez.
Jim, I'm going to tell you, and I think, watch the movement on this slider.
Keibert Ruiz, 240 left-handed. So his left-handed numbers have been on the rise lately. Ball slapped cleanly into right field. That's needed a 2-out hit just to make this guy throw some more pitches.
And how about that at bat right there for Keibert?
Hit on the ground to shortstop, backing up a step. It is Mateo. He'll shovel to get the force out at second base. Ruiz retired. And the Orioles right-hander Grayson Rodriguez, a scoreless first inning.
32nd start for this season for Patrick Corbin with a 5.13 ERA, 175 in the third innings. Wanted to get to that 180 mark.
2 outs. Breaking ball up, and here comes Patrick Corbin with his 35th assist of the year.
Westberg making his 34th start at second base for the Orioles.
Rookie Westberg hits a little chopper up the third base line.
Stay there, ball. Stay there, ball.
In fair territory.
Well, George is living right.
When you're living right, you're living right. Because he couldn't have stood at home plate and rolled 10 balls down there any better than that.
Man on base with 1 out now, and here comes James McCann in this scoreless second inning.
McCann right center field. That could be a little bit of trouble. Garcia's going out. Thomas coming in. It's in for a base hit. Well read by Westberg, who was able to make it to second before the throw of the great right field arm Thomas.
Swinging the ground ball right side, right at Garcia. He goes to Abrams in the bag at second, and looked like he had a chance to throw to first, but held on to the ball.
Well, he had trouble getting it out of his glove. Garcia gave him a low feed.
Corbin challenged him on 0-2. Lane Thomas, he was looking at the wall like he thought he might be playing a carom, and then he stayed with it to make the grab.
And Hayes takes a walk. On board once again after he came in with a .316 average for Adley Rutschman. He's been on base 290 times. Look at the next person that did that. It was Buster Posey back in 2012.
Whoa.
That ball is powered. Left center field by Rutschman and gone. Adley Rutschman shucks one into the Orioles bullpen and opens the scoring with a 2-run blast.
Ball was clobbered.
That ball got out quick, too. Hit it hard his first time up, out toward right center field, all the way to the warning track, and Thomas ran it down, but nobody was going to run this one down.
Dominic Smith pulled a ground ball to second base first time up. Wow, look at Dominic Smith get around that one. Serious hook as it moves away from Hicks and gets all the way into the right field corner. By golly, the Nats have their second extra base hit against the Orioles this year. And now, for the Nats to get on the board for the first time this year against Baltimore, it's up to Jake Alou. He's going to drive one to left. Ball's on the ground. Coming around third. Dominic Smith. Jake Alou rounds the bag big, goes back, and the Nats are on the board.
Fans going crazy here. Nice Bob. Jake Alou doing it.
Fastball grounded to Mateo from the backhand to first. Not picked by Santander. He'll throw to third on Alou, and Alou runs himself right out of the inning. Anthony Santander in only his 7th start at first base with a terrific play to end the inning.
And so a rare walk earned by Jorge Mateo. Leadoff man on base against Corbin. That one gets through Ruiz and to the backstop. Mateo's going to move up, and this should probably be a pass ball on Keibert Ruiz.
Mateo's going for third. There will be no throw. And Jorge Mateo takes second on a pass ball and then third on stolen base number 30. And Rutschman looking to drive in all 3 runs in the game at least. And he will do just that. Got a little sinker on the outside edge and sunk it into the right field grass. It's 3-1 Birds.
Well, he started doing it from the left side in Cleveland, using the whole field inside out.
Gives you an idea of where Corbin's head is at. He has loaded the bases for Gunnar Henderson.
Corbin had to throw a strike. Kind of flip it.
What a play.
And the call is out because it's a force play, not requiring a tag. And Patrick Corbin, an amazing play for his 36th assist of the year.
Base is still loaded, but now 2 out, and Corbin will try to weasel his way out of this inning with only 1 run allowed.
Yeah, that's potentially a game-changing play for him.
It is a slider. It is ball 4. Jordan Westberg able to see that slider, which has been such a weapon for Corbin, very well.
Andres Machado is the new pitcher. 42nd game for Andres. 4-1, 5.21 ERA.
And the Nats are out of the inning. It would have been amazing had Corbin gotten out of it with 1 run. Machado gets the Nats out of it with just 2.
So C.J. Abrams aboard. His stolen base pace has slowed a bit.
There he goes, kind of a hop into that jump. And the throw high and away. And C.J. Abrams, there's number 44.
Pitch to Ruiz. And Kabert lines one right side past the diving second baseman Westberg. A base hit. Abrams will go to third and hold, as he had to freeze on the line drive initially. Runners first and third, 1 out.
We last saw Danny 3 days ago. He threw a scoreless 8th inning in Cleveland on Sunday. And Kibo pops it up. Should do it. Westberg. Inning. Coulomb inherits 2 and strands them both.
And the Orioles immediately have a man at second for Jorge Mateo. And the Nationals are coming in expecting a bunt.
Lays it down beautifully. Machado in time to first. Jorge Mateo with his team high 5th sacrifice bunt.
Infield will draw in with Mullins at third, and his buddy Austin Hayes digging in. The leadoff man is singled, walked, and struck out this evening.
Ground ball, base hit. Hayes is dashing around first, and he will hold right there. As you two noted, the infield was not just in, it was way in, and Hayes got it past them to make it 5-1.
20th game for Corey Abbott this year. 1-2, 6.81. He's had 8 innings already in the month of September. 4th game for him here.
3-2. Strike 3 called at the knees. Hicks knew it. He heads to the dugout. Out number 1.
Right in there. Another called strikeout. Corey Abbott 2 up and 2 walking away.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and Abbott indeed does strike out the side looking. Down goes Hicks, Henderson, and Westberg, all with the bat on their shoulders.
Probably smiled at the chance for this little rally, as the Orioles have loaded up the bases. Ward got the first 2 outs, and then he's gone single, hit by pitch, and walk. Santander, 2 career grand slams. In this game, he has gone 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored.
And he pops him up on 1 to left. Jake Alou drawing a bead on it. Orioles will leave 3. They've left 10 tonight.
With 1 more out, the Orioles will be 1 win from the American League East Championship. Kieboom to second base. Westberg is there. That's the ball game. They've got 99 victories, and the magic number is 1.